guys, in today's tutorial we're going to be working with wax seals and stamps again. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually create those beautiful wax seals in bulk ahead of time so that when it comes to sticking them on your invites for a wedding or a bridal shower, you can do all 100 or 250 of your invites, worry about the calligraphy and getting everything perfect, and then all you have to do is take your wax seal and stick it onto the envelope. We're going to be working with beautiful products from a lovely little company called Stampitude. I can't wait to show you their stuff, so let's get started. Hey guys, my name's Shayda, and on this channel I do art tutorials like hand lettering, stationery, and bullet journaling. So if you're new here, consider subscribing if you haven't already. And make sure you watch until the end of today's tutorial because we have a beautiful little giveaway thanks to Stampitude, so watch to the end of the video for that. So let's get down to business. The thing that we really want to achieve today is just creating a lot of these wax seals in bulk so that we can stick them on our invites afterwards and easily. Now I'm using glue gun wax here, and as you can see it says for a 1/2 inch glue gun, so it fits right in any glue gun. And what I'm going to start by doing here is just putting the wax in, letting the glue gun heat up. And then we're going to prepare our workspace, and we need a bowl of ice. You just could use ice in the tray. I've got a little ice in a bowl here, whatever, you need some ice. And then we've got a silicone baking sheet on a baking tray. We've also have our wax stamp and a cloth, just a tea towel. So that's it for supplies. Now to begin the process, you're going to keep that stamp in the ice for 20-30 seconds till it's nice and cold. Use the tea towel to get rid of any moisture. And then you're ready to get started. So now you've got a dry, cold stamp. Your glue gun is hot, and what you're going to do is you're going to put out the wax for a couple seals. I would say if you're new to this, just do 2 or 3 to start. I found that the right amount of wax for each seal was about 1 full trigger squeeze plus a little bit more. And so I squeezed out 3 puddles. And then I've got my cold stamp, and I'm just placing it gently into the wax. It lifts out nice and easily because of that time it's spent in the ice, because it's so cold. And you can see here, these are my first ones. So the first one was a little off, but I'm getting better each time I do it. So let's go again here. We're going to place our wax seal stamp in the ice. Again, leave it there. I'm not showing it on camera, but leave it there for 20-30 seconds. Make sure it's nice and cold. This is a very meditative process. There's no rush. So get that stamp nice and cold. Make sure there's no water on it. You don't want any moisture on there. And then set it aside for a moment. It's not going to warm up to room temperature so quickly. And then you're going to squeeze out the puddles of wax here. You don't have to put the glue gun in a circular motion or anything. Of course, if you think about it, a circle will form naturally just from the trigger squeeze, and the ink will pool beautifully there. And then you just place your stamp down gently but firmly into the wax, and it should lift out easily, especially if it's nice and cold. Sometimes it might stick a little and you can just wiggle it. I've just got so much footage of me placing the seal, placing the stamp in the wax to form the seal, and I'm gonna include all of it in this video. Maybe I'll turn my channel into a satisfaction channel or something like that, but it's just so satisfying to watch that stamp go into the wax. And then boom, you have this beautiful seal. And you can see there, I just hit it with my finger. They dry very quickly, and they don't stick to your silicone baking mat at all. So they're easy to lift off when you're all done. Now you could do this on a piece of parchment, so that's important to keep in mind. But I did find the silicone baking sheet, they just lift it off so much easier. I tried it on parchment, and they would sometimes stick a little bit. So if you can get your hands on a silicone baking tray, it makes this process really easy. And of course, as you get more proficient, you can start to, do 4 or 5 little pools of wax in the glue gun, maybe even 6, 7, 8. I found I was I was pushing it at 4 or 5. But even if you're just doing 3 at a time, the process goes really quickly. And in no time, you have a huge amount of these beautiful wax seals. They come off the silicone baking mat, easy peasy, and in no time you have an invite that is beautiful on both sides. And right now I'm going to show you how we get them to affix to our envelopes, our invitations. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a double-sided sticky product on the back of each seal. Now I've got some little double-sided sticky rounds here, but what you can do is you can purchase a sheet of A4 size, so 8 by 11 double-sided sticky paper, and you can punch out circle shapes, or you can simply cut out circle shapes or diamonds. You're never going to see them. So I'll link some double-sided sticky sheets in the video description, and that's all there is to it. You're going to put the sticky tack on the back, affix them to the envelopes. They just need a little pressure with your finger, and you've got these gorgeous invites, and you don't have to worry about melting each wax seal onto each envelope. So that's how you produce your bulk seals and do, say, 100 wedding invites. But for anyone that's new to wax seal stamps, I wanted to show some of the more slowed down methods. And this one's a lot of fun, especially if you're just doing this because you're a stationery addict or because you're sending 1 or 2 letters. So here what I'm doing is I've taken the wax sticks that you can see in the top left corner there, and you just cut off a piece. So you can just use a cutting board and a serrated knife. You cut off a little cube and you melt it in your little melting bowl over the light and heat of a small tea light. Once the wax is completely melted and you don't have any chunks in there, you just carefully pour it onto your sealed envelope, right at the point, right at the tip of the envelope there. Try your best to just pour in a steady motion so that the wax goes in, puddles into a circle. And then you just take the stamp. Again, it's always a good idea to have it nice and cooled from the ice, and you're just going to place it into the puddle of wax. And I'm just lifting it out there. And, you know, mine wasn't perfect, but it still looks beautiful, and you get the beautiful design. These are definitely more of a process. If you do it that way, maybe not everyone's going to turn out perfect. That's kind of the beauty. Another alternative here would be to melt it in the little bowl over the tea light, but then to still pour them onto a silicone baking mat. That way, if you do have one that's not as good, you can just remelt it or discard it. So that's another option. Use the melting bowl, pour onto the silicone tray, and then use that double-sided sticky paper to, again, finish your envelopes and make your beautiful invites. Stampitude makes these wax seal stamps in all sorts of different designs. I'm going to link their website below. And I just think these make the most gorgeous invitations for a bridal shower, a wedding, just a party, an afternoon tea. If you're a stationery addict like me, you're going to fall in love with the process of creating these wax seals. Now, today's video is not sponsored by Stampitude, but they did send me the product, and I just fell in love with all their gorgeous designs and the pretty sort of Art Deco packaging. And of course, the video would not be complete without a giveaway. So today, if you enter the giveaway, there's a link in the description. You'll have a chance to win this cute little stamping set that includes this nautical designed wax seal stamp, and then this melting kit, which is complete with the tea light, another stick of wax, and the melting spoon. So you've got everything you need to get started and fall in love with these beautiful stationery products. So thank you to Stampitude for today's beautiful little giveaway. Be sure to check the description below this video to find the giveaway link. So you click that giveaway link and there's lots of different ways that you can enter the giveaway. So we hope that it's really fair for everybody. Make sure to enter soon because the giveaway is only open for the next week. You have until February 19th at noon Eastern Standard Time to enter. Good luck, and thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed seeing another tutorial on wax seals. I am completely in love with all these products, and the process of creating the seals has become something that I go back to again and again. And yeah, I'm just going to start filming satisfaction videos showing that stamp going into the wax because it's so good. Am I right? Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll see you Friday with a new tutorial.